My name is Ghada Feghali. I am the chairperson of MMKN, which means in Arabic ممكن كل شيء ممكن معناتها غير مستحيل. صار لي بالتعليم من سنة شو بدي أخبركم من كذا سنة، من 45 سنة أنا بعلم بيولوجي بالآي سي. أخذت صيدلي، تخرجت صيدلي من الAUB لما كان بعد في صيدلي، وبعدين عملت الماستر زراعة لأنه سكرت الصيدلي، ورحت على التعليم لأنه وقت الحرب ما كنت قدرت مارس مهنتي. رحت على التعليم ولقيت حالي بالتعليم، وهونيك بلشت أفكر، مع أني أنا جاي من القطاع الخاص كله، كولاج بروتستان، جامعة أمريكية، آي سي، كل هدول. أنا عندي انتماء لبلادي، بحبها كتير، وعندي التزام بالتعليم. من هيك فكرت روح على القطاع العام، ومن هونيك أسست ممكن مع بعض الصبايا والشباب نقدر ندعم طلابنا، نقضي على الجهل، نقضي على الدروب اوت. كل التلاميذ عم تتسرب من المدارس، شيء بخوف. التلميذ ما بقى ياخد بجدية المدرسة، إن كان بالخاص ولا بالتعليم الرسمي، لأنه صار بيعتقد أنه بيقدر يجيب المصاري أو بيقدر يوصل لأي مراكز بسهولة. وهلا عم بيصير بهالتيك توك اللي موجود وبهالآلية اللي موجودة هلا، هينت على الطالب أنه ما يتعلم ويقدر يوصل لكسب مادي مشرف، أكيد بيطلع المصاري بس يبقى جاهل. وهون نحن يلي هدنا بدنا نحاربه بممكن.
So what motivated ممكن to partner with LAU?
المضبوط لأنه أنا بعتبر أنه عنا we have the same vision and the same mission. Okay, the mission of education, and I know how much LAU gives funds or scholarships to students that شجعهم in order to encourage them to go and keep on their study and graduate with a decent certificate or a diploma. So we have this same mission. We want people to stay at school, we want them to learn, we want them to keep hope in the academics and to reach as high as possible whatever they want to go for.
How has the partnership between MMKN and LAU evolved over time?
Okay, we started our engagement with LAU around 10 years ago, and we used to take some few of the volunteers. Okay, at the beginning it was through the outreach office that we called, and now we have our major part of our volunteers come from LAU. We are very grateful for LAU for helping us through their outreach office and to secure and recruit for us such a big number of volunteers that we have trusted, all right, to be able to take the task of teaching our own students in grades 8 and 9 in the public schools all over Lebanon. So we started, I remember, maybe in 2014, okay, and we had around 25 students because we had a few number of schools. Now that we have expanded to 53 schools all over Lebanon, we have around 200 to 250 that come from LAU. Okay, right? And we are very proud of that number, proud that students that have their own scholarship, right? They know, they come from public schools and they know what is the problem in the public school, and they need to help it at the same time. So it is a continuation. It is as if we are complementing each other in this recruitment issue.
We're interested to know what specific opportunities does this partnership offer to both students and the community?
To LAU students?
Yes.
And to
the community.
To the community. Okay. First of all, our main objective is to bridge the gap between the public and the private sector, right? And that is very important. we are two different citizens in this country. The public has nothing to do with the private sector, and one of the main things is that the volunteers or LAU volunteers are the ones that are gaining experience, all right, and being exposed to a certain sector that they don't know anything about, and this is very enriching. And the community at the same time, the students of the public school and their parents and the school principals and the teachers and everybody, they love this interaction with the private sector, with the students that are the volunteers, I mean, that are of the same age group, and we are merging, all right, the community with the private, through the private and the public sector. It is very important for us to introduce, to become really responsible citizens. And the volunteers are becoming responsible citizens towards their community, and the students and the parents are becoming responsible for their own act, for their own academic achievement, for their own improvement and growing up in academics.
Exactly. Yeah. What are some challenges MMKN and LAU have faced in working together, and how they have been overcoming these challenges?
All right. The challenges, first of all, is to motivate the students. All right, for MMKN to motivate the students, especially in the public sector. Okay. The challenges were also economic challenges in our country, whatever is happening in our country. The challenge was also with the COVID that came over, with the schools that were at the same time the teachers of the public schools, right, that were striking all the time. Public schools are being closed. All these challenges made a lot of turmoil in what we teach. And the teaching is something that is alongside, something that has to go bit by bit. You don't teach in one day, or you teach for 9 months and for years and years. And it's such a continuous. And the discontinuity was for us a big challenge. What we did is that with the help of LAU, we were able to secure more volunteers, all right, in order to motivate our students and train them. And they were able to be trained by MMKN in a way to give WhatsApp sessions and not online sessions. And online, they don't have any laptops, all right? Yeah. No electricity. So, but the WhatsApp is something that at least one family has a cellular, and it's free of charge. So we commuted with the idea together with LAU as a outreach office, and they accepted with us that this is online, even though we were in person at the beginning. All right, all of our sessions were given in person. The students would used to go, but with the COVID and with the economic crisis and with the war now and everything, schools are being a little bit frightened to stay after students, after school day. So they stop the school at 1 o'clock. By the time they go back home, etc., we give our sessions on a daily basis, and we teach through WhatsApp physics, chemistry, biology, and math in our own books that we have prepared. That was one of the challenges, to keep the student motivated, to keep them at school, all right, and not to put an economic burden on their families. We went into the WhatsApp. I'm sure that the LAU had also a lot of challenge in motivating, right, the students to become volunteers, okay, to help them, right, and to guide them all the time. And this is what we found very efficient from the LAU OCE office, right? We found it a very efficient work with them in order to recruit for us and to tell the students that volunteering is important and teaching is important in order to minimize as much as possible the dropout from our public schools.
I'm proud of your achievements.
Thank you very much.
We really appreciate your efforts.
and I hope that I can see you all as volunteers with us all the time. You are one of our
Yes.
volunteers, and we're very proud to have you with us.
Yes.
And let me tell you that volunteering gives a satisfaction. Right?
Definitely.
Yes, it does.
And especially volunteering in academics. We're not asking you to go and clean the streets, etc. We're asking our volunteers to really help and open a window in that black area that you call the public school, a window for these students, and tell them ممكن النجاح، ممكن توصلوا على الجامعة، ممكن تبقوا بالمدارس، ممكن تتعلموا، ممكن تنجحوا.
Thank
Wow.
you so much.
Thank you so much.